Mm-hmm. 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 Mm. Oh. You built like Rick Grimes' voice. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means, dog. Hold on. I'm here for the Rick Grimes. No, hold on. There's no Rick Grimes impression. What the? I said doing stuff and things. I'm gonna take out the Rick Grimes voice. I don't have a Rick Grimes voice. Been a bit since you streamed. Yeah, I've taken a week off for my health. About a week off, I meant I've literally just been hooping. Like for like today is the first day I haven't been hooping since like last Wednesday or something. Like since like basically like whenever my last video dropped, the day after that I've been straight hooping every day at least like 2 hours a day. One of them days I was in the gym for like 5 hours. I was legit in the gym for like 5 hours. It was so fun to hoop again. It's like riding a bike. You pick up a ball. Take time off to work on your Rick Grimes. I'm not an that's the thing. Um, at one point I thought about being an actor because like I'm tall and black. What up, Trinice? But what up, everybody? Wave, Shockwave, Kangaroo, Daryl. You know what I'm saying? You've been sick. No, I've just been playing basketball. I've been playing basketball so much and so hard that when I get home, I'm just too tired to do anything. Like, I'm talking about like 3, 4, 5 hours of basketball back to back to back days. I come home, I freaking shower, I eat, and I pretty much die. Here's what I've been doing. That's pretty much all I've been doing for like the last week. And the only reason I hooping today is because the gym closed. The gym was open. Y'all probably wouldn't hear me right now. I still be hooping right now. But I need the day off anyway. I done, bruh. This is Hey Werewolf. But yeah, what's up? Glad that Michelle and Maggie worked out well. Did it work out, dude? I haven't checked YouTube. Should have went to uni for that. I could have played. I could have played college ball, but my main problem was when I was in high school. Was like I got really into Call of Duty, and that really fucked me up. Cause like I used to be a hoop. I used to do like all I used to do was hoop. Hooping was always my first passion. Like I used to, you know what I'm saying, like 10 years old, mom used to drop me off at the gym, used to be there for hours, and I fucking discovered like Call of Duty. I pretty much discovered video games. I discovered video games at like 14, and it fucked me up. You know, I say 15, because like I was one of those dudes who was like, if you like when I played video games, I only played sports games. You know, I only played 2K and Madden and crap like that. Never played no story games. And like, and if I heard you play Call of Duty, I called you a nerd. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like if I had a friend who was like, yeah, I was playing Call of Duty Black Ops 1 last night. Man, you such a nerd, bro. You need to get off the video games. And like I went to his house one day, and then like and you know, and I was like, and he was like playing Black Ops 1, and you know, he was playing Black Ops 1, and then and then I was like and he went to the bathroom. I was like, bump it, you know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, the game's still going here, you could play. I was like, I ain't trying to play this game, whatever. He went to the bathroom, I picked it up, started killing a couple dudes. Like, oh crap, this is nice. This is like every time you kill a person, it's like a mini victory. So it's like if you get 30 kills, it's like you won 30 times. I mean, you might probably lost like 15 too, but still, it's like 30 mini wins. And ever since then, I got hooked. It's like killing, like beating people in anything is my favorite thing. That's my favorite thing in anything. Anything. I'm just super competitive. Beating somebody in anything. Jay, can you please watch GLT 7 and 8 and give us your terms of writing because the fan base is going crazy? Dude, my favorite thing in the world right now is watching Game of Thrones hate videos and laughing because these people don't know what the fuck they talking about. It's my favorite thing ever right now, bro. It makes me cringe and everything. Oh my god, it's so great. It's so great to watch people's videos. Oh man, it's freaking crazy. I stopped watching season 6. See, like I knew it. Here's the thing. I love the big thing I love right now is this. Hold on, let me go find this shit. What's it called? What's it called? Um, oh, oh, foreshadowing. Fuck, I can't spell foreshadow. Foreshadowing is not character development. This is. I died watching this video, dog. I died. This man got like 400,000 views. People love it, and I'm out here dying when I freaking like it's like here's the thing people don't understand. It's the final season of the show. There is no more character development. The fight you get what you got. The people that came into this season, that's it. There is no more developing. This is it. That's it. That's the final. You don't develop characters in your. It's like y'all don't understand the purpose of the final season, dog. Yo, they don't want to like. Oh, the characters should still be developing in the final episode. Who the fuck told you that? Not in Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones had a very specific style. They grew every year to this point. I stopped watching in season 6 because I was like, they're about done with this. This is about them. I'm pretty sure if I started watching 7 and 8, it's probably the exact same characters from season 6 that I was watching. Like that. That's when I knew I was done. The second they said Jon was king of the North, I was done. I was like, yep, that's it. Yep, I'm done. This is it. There's nowhere to go after King of the North. Start a series of rants on rants, especially using rant structure, bro. It's actually pretty. It's so hilarious, dude. Like people in the Night King. Oh my god, it's great. But yeah, Whiskey Cavalier did get canceled, but it's probably gonna get, here's the problem though. Nothing gets canceled. All right, this happened. Whiskey Cavalier is getting canceled, and now someone else is about to buy it from ABC. So it's gonna be on like Hulu or Freeform. It's gonna be on something else next. So that somebody's gonna buy it, and it's gonna be getting made somewhere else. So no, it's not over. So that's the thing about that. It's not over. Right now, it's Warner Brothers TV is announced. Is thinking about buying it. Yeah, so Warner Brothers TV is thinking about buying it. No, Warner Brothers TV is shopping it. Yeah, but it's getting shopped, so it's still gonna be on. Like it's gonna come back. It's not over. The problem is it has potential. It's a problem. It did bad on ABC, but those same numbers on anything else are great numbers. Here's it right. Like example of this. Here's the thing. If AMC buys Whiskey Cavalier and puts Whiskey Cavalier on AMC, right, and they pull half of the viewers that Whiskey Cavalier pulled on ABC, this show would be the second biggest show on AMC. That's how alright it did. If you took half the viewers and put them on AMC, this is the next biggest show behind The Walking Dead with half the viewers. So maybe AMC should buy that, John. You can watch the last 2 seasons because with 6 it ended Ramsey arc and written arc and from John and Danny made the union. The problem is his problem. It's just so here's the thing, right? Character development isn't real. That's not a real term. I've never seen the word. Y'all notice I read plenty of books, right? I've quote dozens of books. I almost said thousands of books. I've quoted dozens of books like thousands of times on my channel. When have you ever heard the word character development come out of my mouth or come out of one of these books quotes? That's not a thing. That's one of those things that viewers made up and then people just talk about it. Character development isn't real. You know what I'm saying? It's not. Character arcs are real. Development is not. 2 different things. Development, apparent examples for some. So to me, when people say character development, they think of like how Glenn. I see of like how Glenn turned from like season 1 Glenn to like badass. No, that's Carol. Carol when we went from I'm Carol to badass Carol. The problem about though is Carol was always like that. You didn't see it. That was the thing. But yeah. So this is my favorite thing. My favorite thing is watching Trope Anatomy, right? Act like he's better than 4-time Emmy-winning Dan and Dave. Now, that's my favorite thing. It'll be hell if AMT took whiskey. Pretty sure Lauren wouldn't get away from them. Somebody told me The Walking Dead is the only reason AMC's alive, and I wanted to tell them to F off. I mean, kind of is. Like, if you take, there's a reason that next year, look, if the new Walking Dead show gets an after show, like, if they get, Surviving the Walking Dead after show, like Talking Dead, whatever, AMC will have 6 Walking Dead centered shows. 6. That's ridiculous. They will literally have Walking Dead year round. And here's the worst thing about it. There's no spot to put the new one. You know what I'm saying? Here's the problem. The problem is, like, right now, right? Here's the thing. The reason that The Walking Dead, what up, Blind Entertainment? The reason that Fear the Walking Dead isn't on right now like usual is because of Game of Thrones. They pushed Fear the Walking Dead because they didn't want to compete with Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones comes on the exact same time as Fear the Walking Dead does. That's why Fear the Walking Dead comes out. Look, Game of Thrones ends this Sunday on like the 19th, and then magically in 2 Sundays, well, maybe it's 3, but like in 2 or 3 Sundays, Fear comes back. But last year, Fear the Walking Dead came on the same day as The Walking Dead, the same night. It already started. Bam, that night. Why? Because there's no Game of Thrones last year. Well, that's another thing that had me dying, dog. I keep hearing people talking about Game of Thrones season 8 was rushed. They took 2 years. 2 years, bro. Years. They took an extra year to make this season, and people still called it rush. I was like, bro, like, the only people saying Game of Thrones was rushed was people who just started watching it while it was off. People who started watching it and didn't realize that there was a 2-year gap. Those are the people who said it's rushed. Because there's no way you've been watching since like season 2 or 3, like somebody like me, and then you don't have Game of Thrones for 2 years and then say it was rushed. Nah, fam, they was gone for 2 years. You know it wasn't rushed. 2 years rushed. I'm done. I've been dying. This has been the best. Look, I was so pissed when Game of Thrones first came back. I was like, ugh, here comes Game of Thrones to make everybody say, oh, writing's so good. This show is the best. And then it comes out and blows. I'm like, oh my God, this is great. This is, I've never wanted a show to bomb so bad. And I'm so happy about it. I'm so happy about it. There was one dude who like rewrote bro, hold on, where is this? Rewriting this dude. Damn, the first thing on here. This dude. This dude made a 30-minute video. I didn't watch this whole video. I'm not gonna. I didn't watch it. I didn't get past 5 minutes. He made a 30-minute video rewriting the Battle of Winterfell of season 8, episode 3. He calls himself a writer. He even has a book on Amazon on writing, and he don't know what he's talking about. I was dying. This man, you can buy his book on writing. He don't know what the fuck he talking about. It's hilarious. I didn't make it through 5 minutes because he said this. Right. This man said Bran dies. Nope. Like, you don't understand the purpose of the episode. Like, this is the greatest time of my life. Game of Thrones made me realize that there are millions of Emmy-winning screenwriters who just haven't wrote shit. Like this guy's he's better than Dan and Dave, man. He should have more Emmys. How many Emmys does Dan and Dave have? Hold on, let me go check. Dan and Dave. How many Emmys these fools got? How many Emmys you got? How many Emmys you got? Don't y'all just got a fucking number? They have 2016 became the most awarded Emmy series in history. They have 38 Emmys, dog. They got 38 Emmys and 300 total awards. You better than some bros who got 300 awards for their show? 300 for one show? 38 Emmys for one show? You better than that? For one show? 38 Emmys, dog. 38 Emmys. Hey, it's like, oh, it's because they had the books. Trust me, dog. The books was not doing all that. As much as they broke away from the book That should tell you something. They're literally doing the George R. Martin ending, and the nerds are still mad, bro. Yo, I was dying though because I was sitting there like, well, I guess Dan and Dave are the new Scott Gimple. You know what I'm saying? Did you hear the Wish Khalifa got canceled? It got canceled, but it's gonna get bought by somebody else. So it doesn't. It's not over. Like nothing gets actually canceled anymore. Every show you think that got canceled is realistic is actually still going on another station. Like Lucifer. Lucifer got canceled. I think that's on Hulu or Netflix now. One of them got Lucifer. Everything that gets canceled just goes to somebody else now. That's all it is. Like right now, Wiz Khalifa is being shot by Warner Brothers. And it'll probably get picked up because Lauren Cohan is still a name, and she's still fine as crap. Walking Dead fans started calling him a Scott Gimple. Like I think it's funny that here's the thing of this generation. Besides Vince Gilligan who made Breaking Bad. Yeah, that's it. Breaking Bad is the only show I can think of that was out past 2010. Yeah, because The Wire's before that, Sopranos before that, Mad Men's before that. Right? Of this new decade, the two most successful television writers of this decade are Scott Gimple and Dan and Dave from Game of Thrones. And now those are the two biggest hacks according to viewers. The two most successful writers are the biggest hacks. This will be like if Steven Spielberg produced a crappy movie and people just forgot about everything else Spielberg did in his whole career. They're just like he's trash, he's a hack, get rid of him. Like fuck the fuck did Steven Spielberg make? Was he Jaws? Like fuck Jaws. Fuck was he Jurassic Park? He was Jurassic Park, right? Fuck Jurassic Park. He made a bad movie. It's great. Oh, this is the best time. You can beat 13 episodes in 1 week. Please teach the nerds a lesson. Oh, I always love Gimple. Bro, Gimple's the man. I'll take Gimple. Yo, I swear, bro. I'll take Gimple over Angela Kang, man. But yeah, so check. So I'm still. So I just started re-looking at the more people consume your content, the more people consume your content, the people don't like it. I think so. The more people consume the content, the people don't like it. Are you trying to say a lot like the bigger something gets, the more hated it gets? Is that pretty much how it goes? But man, dude, this Game of Thrones shit is hilarious, dog. It's hilarious. Like, yo, here's this thing I was thinking. Right, I was thinking like, look, if social media was as big as it was for like The Walking Dead, like season 4, I can see this same thing happen in season 4 when Gimple first took over. Right, like people are pissed that like Arya killed the Night King and like Cersei and them died without what they died without getting killed. And like I can just imagine in Walking Dead season 4, it's like what? Rick didn't kill the governor. Michonne kills the governor. What the fuck, bro? Why does Michonne kill the governor? That's stupid. It should be Rick. It's Rick's story. He didn't even kill the governor. He got the crap beat up. I can just see it. I can just see them tearing apart like earlier seasons of The Walking Dead. GOT readies are bombing, and more than 100,000 people signed this stupid petition. No, I think it's over. It's over. It's almost at it's almost at a 500,000 or something now. But the funniest thing about this is this. Here's the thing though. Game of Thrones don't give a shit. I mean, Game of Thrones, HBO don't give a shit. You have to pay up front, like for your monthly membership. Even if you cancel HBO or you don't watch the show, as long as you got HBO, they still making money. And if you cancel HBO, they still got your $20 because it's the 17th of the month. You've already paid. What up, Candace? You know what I'm saying? You've already paid. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a shit. You know how much Game of Thrones has made off that episode? I can tell you how much Game of Thrones. Let's get a calculator. Calculator. How the fuck you spell calculator? There we go. I need a bigger calculator. We need a bigger calculator. No, that's not big enough. We need a big calculator. That looks big enough, right? Just stumbled across your live, even though I have my feelings about it. I still really enjoyed it. About what? Oh yeah, did you hear Shonda Rhimes' show for the people got canceled? That's messed up. I ain't watched it, But like, I like that she had a show for the people. You know what I'm saying? I like the concept of the show. I just haven't got around to watching it. When it comes to Shonda Rhimes shows, I love about GOT. Oh, I'm not even. I don't even watch Game of Thrones anymore. I just love hearing people talk about it though. But yeah. What's thanks Justin for the nice words. What up Norvoki? But yeah, like, let me see. What was that about? Oh yeah. My thing with Shonda Rhimes shows is that I love every Shonda Rhimes show that I watch so much that I need to let the seasons build up first. Like, I started watching Grey's Anatomy when they were in season 13 or 14. 13, I think. And I went from episode 1 and I almost caught up within like a year. Because I just loved it. That was the only show I was watching. I was just watching Grey's Anatomy. I loved that crapping show. Yeah, and not because like the story itself. Every episode of Grey's Anatomy, I've learned more from Grey's Anatomy, like storytelling wise, than I've learned from any other show besides probably Breaking Bad. But Breaking Bad had less episodes. But like, I learned so much from Grey's Anatomy. It's such a good show. Our streaming service is flawed because most don't have ads on individual shows. They only make overall profit, which has to be divided by all the shows. Yeah, Netflix is like negative $1 billion. So I mean, something crazy. Like Netflix, I think it's like 100 million. Like Netflix is $100 million in the hole. You know what I'm saying? Jake's the only YouTuber knows he's talking about. Not even that. That's the thing though. There are a lot of the problem is that nobody. Here's the thing. YouTube is a platform that relies on what's the word? Like, I don't want to say like rushed content, but like, if something is trending, you got to get on it now. So nobody wants to put in the work of researching something before making a video because you don't want to miss that sweet spot. That's the problem. That's really the problem when it comes down to, right? People want to, because example is, dudes are having 30-minute videos out a day or two after the episode airs. I don't know how that's even possible to have a fully edited video with stuff on the screen and stuff like this is a 30-minute video that came out on what's May 4th. I guess this one dropped almost a week after, but still, this is a 31-minute video that dropped within a week of the episode. They got stuff on the screen and all this extra shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? All this extra shit. Wait. Like that's a fucking lot. That's a fucking lot. That's a goddamn lot. Like, I take the time. Examples is, I've had this video, The Whispers Ruin the Show, since May 7th. I've been working on that sucker since May 7th. Right now, I'm working on making it shorter. Like, this isn't going to be in here. I've already cut this part out. I'm like, I don't need that. Now I'm sitting here. I'm trying to figure out a way to make this video not 20 minutes long. Right now, it's 20 minutes. I'm trying to figure out how to make it not 20 minutes. So I'm trying to go through here and see what's the most basic shit I can absolutely cut that, like, everybody's going to know. I don't need to explain this. Everybody knows this. So that's what I'm going through now in this video, to try to cut it down. Because the problem is, it's a 20-minute video, but to my knowledge, the words "The Walking Dead" start here. All right, yeah. So all of this is info before getting to know, like, is all the before info before we even get there. And I found this website that actually, apparently, you put in here and gives you like an estimate of what your script will be. So right now, it's going to take me 6 minutes and 20 seconds to, well, no, plus there's another clip in there, like that's like a minute long. So like, it's gonna take me almost 8 minutes to get to the actual Walking Dead portion of the video. So I'm trying to find a way to cut this shit down. I can get that down like 5 if possible. Get that shit in 5, and that's still kind of a long one. That's my problem. So yeah, so example, so I've been working on this video for, not working, I ain't touched it in about a week, but still, like, it's been around 10 days. I started writing it 10 days ago. I'm still working on making it just right. Because I don't want a 20-minute video. I don't want to edit a 20-minute video. I don't want to fuck with a 20-minute video. Yo, everybody's like, you stretch your videos. No, I shorten my videos. You don't understand. If I wanted to make I could make every video realistically like 40 minutes long. I just don't want to do that. That would suck so much. Especially since people only watch like 5 minutes of my video. That's the problem. People don't watch more than 5 minutes of my video. So I need to kind of find a way to get the good parts in the first 5. But it's hard. It's hard to explain things and also make things short. It's hard. Boy, what the fuck was I doing? Before that. Oh yeah, calculator. Game of Thrones profit. Game of Thrones season 8 episode 5. I know it's off the top of my head. I don't know why. Had 18 million viewers. Well, 18 million unique HBO accounts being used, I guess to say. You know what I'm saying? Of course, some people think. Of course, I mean, but people watch together in big places, right? So that's not total view. This is how many televisions on HBO were playing the episode. There's 18 million of them. That's 18 million. Cool. That's 18 million. It costs you, even if you had a free trial, your free trial will probably be up by now because it's episode 5. So it means you already passed the week. I think the free trial is 14 days now anyway. It's not even a month. So if you have a free, so everybody's paying, I think it's like, oops, yeah. Everybody's paying like $20. Everybody's paying $20. That means you're looking at, and oh, there's the answer. I don't want, give me the real answer. I want the, you hoe ass calculator. So character growth ain't real, meaning characters without arcs are static. Yeah, 360 is that 360 million? All right, cool. So I'm surprised it's not more than that. Is it really only 360 million? I thought it'd be in the billions. It's not in the billions. Is it really not in the billions? Dang. Still, 300. Yeah, 360 million for that's 1 month though. That's 1 month. So with 2 months, that's what 720. What's that? Yeah, $720 million off of 2 months of Game of Thrones. It's a lot of fucking money. And it only cost them $100 million to make it. That's Marvel. That's Marvel profit, bro. They're on that Marvel profit. So much hate. Plus, people think they know everything. I think like they can write Guilty better. Do it then. For real though, you write a show better than a show that got 38 Emmys. And I hate people say, "Oh, it's because they passed the source material." They were fucking with that book. Like they were cutting so much crap from that. That's the thing. When the books were relevant, oh, they cut out this character. Oh, they didn't do Lady Stoneheart. Oh, they didn't do this. Oh, they didn't do that. They keep switching from the book. Soon as they don't use the book at all, oh, they should have stayed with the book. They never used that book. It's like The Walking Dead. It's like The Walking Dead and the comics. They take big shit from the comics, like the lineup with Negan or like the Pike scene with the Whispers, but pretty much everything in between the big things are made up. You know what I'm saying? So characters growth ain't real, meaning all characters without arcs are static. Yeah, I mean like I think the best way to look at it is like a character like just look at The Walking Dead. Jesus, static, same character same character you meet before like the same character you meet episode 1, the same character who dies. There's no difference between Jesus first time you meet him, last time you meet him, same guy. Jerry's not changed. You know what I'm saying? Static character. Gregory didn't change. Who's else static? Benjamin didn't change. Who else didn't change? I'm trying. The problem is I don't take time to care about about static characters on the show. That Tammy Rose chick didn't change. Who else is out here? Yeah, that's all the characters I can think of. Also, I bet people are also biased towards source material. Yeah, they are. Just look at The Walking Dead. All they want to do is people want what's exactly in the comics, but still want to be surprised. That's the problem with The Walking Dead, right? It's like do what's in the comics, but surprise me. Like, that's freaking hilarious. Dude, what was in the comics, but surprise me, okay? Surprise me. I if I might skip the gym today and just make this video tonight. I got Red Bulls. I can just pop some Red Bulls and get this video out tomorrow. Kind of do need to. But I say I've been slacking because I was playing so much basketball that the funds, the bills looking like they might not get paid next month. You know what I'm saying? I ain't realized I've been playing basketball for 10 days straight. They kind of all felt like a couple days. Here's the real thing. I don't know what's going on in the game in The Walking Dead though. And did you hear that Rick most likely will die in the next issue of the comics? That is the last thing I saw. The last thing I saw of Walking Dead stuff was Rick's supposed death in the comics. And the problem is, apparently YouTube took away related channels, and that is how I got all of my what's going on. I would just come down here, and I'll just click, open a new tab, and I'll get to see what everybody else in the community is doing. Because that's how I get my news. I get my news for what's going on in The Walking Dead Okay, there we go. Boom. All right, cool. Yeah, this thing sucks. My computer sucks ass. My car sucks ass. Everything sucks ass out here. All right, there we go. But I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, I forgot what I was saying. Yeah. So now I have to go look up individually what people are doing, and it's so lame. But I doubt anything's going on in the Walking Dead world right now. Anyway, the problem is I always like to check what's going on before I make a new video, so that way if some news drop, I don't look stupid by saying something stupid in my video that I could just read. I mean, just Google the Walking Dead. Is that what people do? I don't know. I don't know how y'all get y'all news. News. You'll finally be able to play as Rick Grimes in the Walking Dead video game later this year. The Walking Dead video game. Sorry, not doing that. Bye. Boom. All right. Yeah. So nothing's happened. Cool. We good here. What? Hold on. Hold on. Okay, we good. The only thing Rick's most likely will die is 192. That's cool. I mean, he's dead in the show. You know, maybe the show not well. He's not dead in the show, but he's dead to the people on the show. That's the thing. To me, if people think you dead in a show, that's dead to me. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much how it works. So every video I make where I reference Rick's exit, I always call it death, and I always have to go back later and change it. Because then people, he's not dead. Are you stupid? Do you even watch the show? He's getting a movie series. It's like that's not what I'm. Oh, God. Ugh, people. So yeah, but yeah, Game of Thrones is great. Here's the thing. This is what I want to tell people. I was like, bro, this is how you look. This is how little Game of Thrones gives a shit about what I mean. Dan David gives a shit about what they think. Was it David Benioff? The man doesn't even have a whoops. The man doesn't even have a Twitter. That's what makes it so funny. He doesn't even have a Twitter. There's fake accounts for him. There's fake accounts. They don't even have Twitters. You know what I'm saying? They don't have social media because they don't give a crap about it. I was just right. The only way, like the only reason a writer would have a social media account is if they haven't broke in, or not haven't broken, but is if the only way a writer would still have a social media account is if they need it for networking. That is it. Big time writers, or unless you're huge and you have a brand like a Steven Spielberg. Steven Spielberg has. I don't think he has one though. Like if you have a brand, but there's very few writers or directors that have a brand. Steven Spiel. Yeah, Steven Spielberg. Yeah, they don't care. They don't want to interact with people. They're like, look, this is my story. You either like it or you don't. Get off. You know what I'm saying? That's their whole thing. You either like my story, you don't like my story. Either way, deuces. In the comics, he's gonna die by getting shot by somebody. If Gimple got rid of Rick the way people would have, that way people would have been pissed. Oh yeah, yeah. If dude, I could only imagine if Gimple just had like Henry walk up in there and pop him in the chest or something, bruh. No, I can only imagine. It will be freaking hilarious. I can already see the hate videos. I mean, he already has hate videos. He has, bro. I swear, Gimple's the only man who could have hate videos or follow in the comics directly. Gimple. Glenn dies here in the comics in this exact way. I will do what people want, and I will kill Glenn in this lineup by Negan's bat, just like in the comics. Gimple does that. Why'd you do that, Gimple? You suck so bad you killed the show. Wow. Wow. But I just follow the comics. Gimple, just follow the comics and we won't have a problem. I did follow the comics. Shut up, Gimple. You fucked it up. You should have followed the comics. But that's exactly what happened. Negan lives. Look, Negan lives. Gimple, what? Why the fuck did Negan live? He should die. He killed Glenn. He killed Abraham. He killed all these people. Why did you let him live? Follow the comics. But he lived in the comics. Gimple, shut up. You ruined the show. You should have followed the comics. But he lived in the comics. People are also mad. I never saw one person mad he killed Abraham, dog. Everybody was so pissed about Glenn. Here's the thing. People who were mad about Abraham tweeted it before Glenn's death. But once Glenn died, people forgot all about Abraham. But it also makes sense. Abraham had only been around one season. Technically, we count 2 seasons. He only been around 2 seasons. You know what I'm saying? All he had was snappy comebacks. You know, he had a smart mouth, and that's all that's all Abraham had going for him, a smart mouth. And sex scenes, apparently. It's such a long video. God dang it. All right, I'm already out of things to do. I thought there'll be stuff going on in the Walking Dead world, but apparently there's not. I forgot it's fucking May. Abraham died before Negan in the comics. He got Denise's death in there. Yeah, I heard about that. And then, you know, Denise got killed, and then people are like, oh, Abraham might live. Nah. Map and Movie Out are still mad about Abraham dying. Abe was in the show since season 4. What is he? Oh, yeah. Abe is before Terminus. Wait. Yeah, Abe is before Terminus. I always, in my mind, he's always after Terminus. For some reason, in my mind, Abe comes along after they make it to Gabriel's place. Like, I don't know why, but that's always in my mind. Like, when I think of Abraham, I think he came along after Terminus. But that's right, he came along before Terminus. That is my B. I ain't watched that. I ain't watched back in a long time. A long time. But man, yo, I low key think that if you make Game of Thrones a great video, I want to see like what happens if you make a I like Game of Thrones video. Who's that? Who's that bitch? Yeah, Murray Shaw. That's his name. The main who can't say anything bad about anything. He can't say anything bad about anything. Oh, that looks crispy though. Ooh, all right, see you Game of Thrones. That looks crispy. Whoa, I just realized I haven't watched Game of Thrones. The last time I watched Game of Thrones, I wasn't even in film school. Holy shit. I just clicked. I've never seen Game of Thrones since I started or finished film school. Whoa. Yo, that's crazy. Okay, God, do I have to make a video? This is why I hate these foods. This is why I hate. So I hate this motherfucker. Was it this bitch? Was it this bitch? I bet it's this bitch.
You're a Walking Dead fan.
Shut the fuck up. Yep. Oh, this AMC. Her show got canceled, but it's being sold. The show is being shopped. Somebody will most likely buy the show because of these two actors are pretty household names. You know, Scott Foley and Lauren Cohan. Somebody else is gonna buy the show. Her show isn't over. This will probably be on Hulu or some shit. Shit ain't over though. You already talked about Hunter shows being shopped around. Like, no show dies nowadays. Any show that gets canceled isn't canceled. You know what I'm saying? No show that gets canceled is canceled. Because any show you think is probably over is well, unless it ended, like unless they, you know, ended the show, you can probably find somewhere else. Like I had to tell people that Lucifer was on Netflix. They were like, "Oh, I'm so sad, Lucifer." Like, you know, it's on Netflix now. What? But yeah, they sold the show. When a show gets canceled in today's day, they say, we're not making money. Who wants this show for a bunch of money? Are you considering doing GLT vids? No. Why did you? The show's over in 2 days. You know what I'm saying? The show's over in 2 days. ABC is owned by Disney. Hulu's 100% owned by Disney. Wait, no. I thought. No. Wait. Hulu owns Fox too, don't they? Okay, yeah. Hulu owns Fox. Just. They do. Wait. If Disney owns Hulu, then why would they be doing Disney Plus? I thought the whole purpose of Disney Plus was to fuck up Hulu. Hold on, dog. I know that's much. I knew Hulu was owned by like ABC, Fox, NBC. Like, yeah, I think Hulu's owned by like a couple people. Who all owns Hulu? I think Hulu's owned by multiple people. Shit, Walt Disney does own that bitch. Shit. So what the fuck is it? So what's the point of Disney Plus if you already own Hulu? Is this legal? Can they own everything? Is this a monopoly? Is this a monopoly? I'm shook. I'm shook, dog. I don't want to work for. Can I say that? I would prefer. Oh, I don't want to. I don't want to work for fucking Disney. Seems like that's the only way to work in this industry, though. You gotta. These fans on Hulu, ABC, Fox. Jesus, bro. This is, Hulu be used for anything for you to definitely anything R rated. Bro, this is ridiculous. This is a fucking monopoly. Who knew Mickey Mouse would someday own the fucking world? Who would have thought that just a show Mickey Mouse would lead to the whole world being like entertainment wise owned by fucking Disney? A goddamn mouse started all this. A goddamn mouse. Like they have $100 billion in assets. Jesus. A fucking mouse. I don't want to work for Disney though. Jesus, bro. Our kid's gonna grow up in a happy, non-controversial Mickey Mouse world. Next, Disney buys Google. In Endgame, a mouse also started the movie. that's just an that's just them saying yeah to Mickey Mouse right there, dog. That's Mickey Mouse. That was Mickey Mouse who started Endgame. But yeah. Will AMC even let Maggie return? She's literally in season 10. She's literally in the season. Even if the show didn't get canceled, she still was gonna appear in the season. I hate these dudes so much nowadays. I hate them so much. Here's the problem. I've been working. Disney bought Hulu from Viacom and Fox. Yeah, so yeah, for all the already stuff. I got you. But I've been on this positivity shit lately. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to be more positive. You know, bring more positivity. It's too much of my. It was a rat, not a mouse in Endgame. Hold on, I'll go check. Do 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 do. This is a trash version.
Ketchup.
No. What's no fucking mouse? Where does mouse at?
Nice throw, kiddo.
A street magician.
Have me.
What the fuck is this?
Retirement plan.
Oh shit! Y'all got Don Cheadle? Is that nigga named Don Cheadle? What the fuck is his name? Ain't his name Don Cheadle? Y'all got Don Cheadle in the end game? I ain't know Don Cheadle was in this bitch. Who the cyborg? What? What is this?
To the garden.
Y'all got Don Cheadle? Oh shit.
Cute. Then I like this one.
Wait, I thought Thor was fat. This nigga ain't fat. This is so loud. He ain't fat. I don't see no fucking mouse. Hey, what up, Michonne? Alright, I'm bored. This movie doesn't interest me. It's a problem. Rat saved Ant-Man. Cheeto plays War Machine. You passed? Oh, damn. That's the thing. I just can't be interested in a movie I don't know the characters for. That's the problem. That's the problem. Like I don't even know these characters' names. Like I was like, shit, y'all got Don Cheadle. Like I didn't even know these was in the goddamn movie. It's like, I ain't know he was in the Infinity War franchise. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Avengers. Go ahead, Don Cheadle. Get your money, dog. I don't know these fucking people. I know like 4 people. Hulk. I can't even. I still thought Hulk was. Hold on. I thought this dude was still playing the Hulk. Don's been in since 2010. Yo, I ain't. He wasn't in Black Panther, so I ain't seen him. I thought this dude was still playing the Hulk. that's how behind I am. That's how behind I am. I thought Edward Norton was still playing Hulk. Yeah, I was in Iron Man too. Jay, giving out the loop. I'll tell you every Marvel movie I've seen: Spider-Man 1, Iron Man 1, Doctor Strange, Black Panther, Infinity War. That's it. So I went from like Iron Man 1 in like 2008 to like Doctor Strange in 2013 or something. That was it. What you mean? Cheadle was in Infinity War? Was he? I don't remember seeing Cheadle in Infinity War. I don't really remember Infinity War like that. I was confused, bro. I spent the entire Infinity War confused. I was like, wait. Wait. What was the dude's name? Dude from Parks Recreation in Jurassic Park. What's his name? Parks Recreation and Jurassic Park actor. He's from Guardians of the Galaxy. I always forget his name. Doctor Strange 2016. My bad. Damn. Was it really 2016? Yeah, but whatever. What's his name? It's on the tip of my tongue. Chris Pratt. That's his name. Yeah. Chris Pratt. Yeah. So I'm sitting here like, I'm like, yo, bro, when Chris Pratt pops on the screen, I'm like, wait a second. I thought Guardians of the Galaxy was a whole other franchise. That's in this world too. I was confused the whole movie, dog. I'm like, wait, is this a crossover between 2 different franchises? I did not know what the fuck was going on. I ain't know what the fuck was going on. Bro, I'm still trying to figure out why I didn't know who Loki was at first. I was like, oh, why is this man sad that this dude got his neck crushed? I was like, oh, found out that was his brother. Bro, I didn't know what the fuck was going on, dog. I was like, yo, I didn't understand why Thanos only had one eye and shit, bro. I was so confused. So that's probably why I didn't realize Don Cheadle was in that bitch, because I didn't know what the hell was going on. Like, everyone's like, yo, you gotta watch other movies first. I'm not watching other movies first. Like, I fully believe in this. I fully believe if you have a movie series, if you can't come into the movie series on any movie, you fucked it up. All right, I'm not gonna watch 23 movies to get the fuck's going on here. You fucked it up. That's my very not important opinion. That's just me personally. I'm like, you fucked it up. You know what I'm saying? But that's really more of a joke. But that's pretty much more of a joke though, because like obviously you can't just hop in an episode of The Walking Dead and you'll be like, season 8, episode 7. What the fuck is going on here? I don't know what's going on here. You know what I'm saying? So that's more of a joke. I don't actually mean they fucked it up because you can't hop into the movie. But I still do believe if you're making a movie series, you should at least make it where people can hop in along the way somehow, some way. I don't know. I just feel like if your movies don't somewhat recap the last movie, I feel like you're already, because not everybody is gonna be sitting here like not everybody's gonna be sitting here rewatching movies before the movie comes out. Like I'm not one of those people. I can't rewatch things. I can't rewatch things. It's just not in my nature. I can't do it. Like I barely made it through Breaking Bad, and I was fucking taking notes basically. I'm just not a rewatcher. Cause like once I know what's gonna happen, I spend the whole time trying to figure out why it's happening. You know, I'm like, what was the writer doing here? Okay, I know he's gonna do this, but why is this here? And then it fucks up my whole thing. Cause now I'm sitting there thinking for episode after episode, and that shit hurts. Thinking hurts, dog. All right, I'm gonna watch somebody else's video to get pissed off, cause oh, what the fuck? I don't know what's going. Hold on, what is this man's channel? Are these video games? What is this? Are these video games? Days Gone. Yeah, that's a video game, right? The fuck is this? What? Is this a stream? What? This nigga, I fucking popped up. Man gets super chats before the man's stream start. Jesus, bruh. I don't want to see that shit no more. Oh, yeah. Let's see what you thought about Endgame.
Okay, so
Actually, I didn't watch Endgame, so why the fuck would I care? They're playing a Jigglypuff spinoff that's supposed to be like a Star is Born. I'm not kidding. Damn. Watch this Maggie video? Bet. Where that? I can't. It's too much Days Gone shit.
all right, welcome to Make That.
When the fuck did he get hair? I swear he was bald. Was he not bald? But he looks so. Wait, is this. Bro, this is why I can't do white people. That didn't come out right. This is why I. Like, how y'all get different color hair and shit, bro? What is up with this? How does this work for y'all white people? Like, what is the qualifications that make it where your top hair is brown, but your facial hair is, like, black? Or it was just, like, dirty red or some shit? How does that work? Like, I couldn't imagine seeing like a black dude with black hair and like blonde in their beard. Like, I'll be so confused. Like, you dyeing your beard, my man? You know what I'm saying? So I don't get it. I feel like, now I'm kind of curious of what determines hair color. Like, how does that work? Like, what in your body determines what color your hair is? Now that has me interested in that too. Rogaine. Rogaine.
Path presents. I'm Ronnie Hayes, and today
Has he always had a nose ring? I immediately lost respect for this man. So far, the Marvel Universe has made $21 billion. Jake, write a Marvel movie, hop on that bandwagon. I might hop on that Marvel franchise though, low key. Kind of need, you know what I'm saying, make a little cash, move to LA, or write a movie or two. This man has a child. Why do you have a nose ring? I swear every time I used to have so much praise for this man. I used to be like, oh yeah, if I didn't exist on YouTube, Makeup Path Presents is definitely the best channel after mine for actual content. But I just can't take this face serious, dog. I can't take a grown man with action figures behind him, two different colors hair, and a nose ring, and a child. Like, if this is a black dude, nobody will respect him. That's all I'm saying.
let's talk about Lauren Cohan's show Whiskey Cavalier getting canceled, and will she return?
It's just 10 minutes and 5 seconds. Hold on. Let me take off my ad block real quick. Hold on. Pause. Refresh this shit. Shit. What the fuck is this? This a game? Who made these graphics? This shit looks nice as fuck. This is fake. Hold on, what is this? I'm so confused. What is this? It's a laptop game? Get the fuck out of here.
Welcome to Make Path Presents. I'm Ronnie Hayes.
Oh, okay, so one ad in the middle, one ad there. All right, I got you. Let me wipe the block in these hoes.
All right, welcome to Make Path Presents. I'm Ronnie Hayes.
Jake, what do you think about season 8 of Game of Thrones? Or do you not watch Game of Thrones? I stopped watching Game of Thrones in season 6 because it wasn't that good then. That's people don't understand. Game of Thrones was never that good. Like, here's the thing. I give it props. It was the best show on television. But that's not saying much. That's not saying much. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the problem. Like, it's like television is a whole thing where at any given time there's 500 shows on, but only like 2 of them are actually any good, and that's the problem about television. Like, there's so many blah shows. There's so many just like everything's just so by the book that it's just blah. So like, you really think about it. If you really think like the last 20 years of game-changing shows, you got Sopranos, The Wire, Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones, earlier seasons of The Walking Dead, House of Cards for a little bit, Stranger Things kinda, Westworld for like a season. I'm at 8. That's all I'm at. I'm at 8. I'm trying to think of anything that was popping. That's all I got. That's 8 shows that I can think of in 20 years. Mad Men. Okay, Mad Men. Mad Men was in there. That's 9.
And today let's talk about
Oh,
Lauren
Luther, yeah,
Cohan's
yeah.
show Whiskey.
But I don't like Black Mirror is a weird one for me because I can't really count Black Mirror as like a serial show because it's pretty much a procedural show. It's pretty much a Law and Order thing. Every episode is its own story. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I can't really count Black Mirror. It's a standalone thing. You know what I'm saying? Every episode stands alone by itself, and then sometimes their episodes connect, but it's never like. But you know, it's kind of like Black Mirror is our new age X Files. That's pretty much what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. And now X Files is back. So it's like that's why I can't really count Black Mirror in there. It's just kind of like that's the thing. Almost every procedural show pops. You know, Law and Order, CSI, all those shows be popping. No network will buy. Rich Cavalier was ABC's second lowest performing show ever. How do you profit from that? I don't know about ever. Ever? I don't know about ever. What the fuck is it? Ever? Let me go to this shit. I mean, they've still. Let me see. 5 mils. What do you think of John killing Daenerys? I kind of thought John would kill Daenerys from like season 3. Yeah, like season 3 is what made me think John killed Daenerys. Maybe even earlier than that. They drop millions of views within 4 episodes. So's The Walking Dead. But let me see. We have no number in the first episode. It was a 4.7 total. Yeah, it did kind of drop off real quick though. Ooh yeah, 254. Yeah, 254 is pretty low for. Yeah. Let me go see these ratings. Hey. I mean, that's the CW. I'm about to say Riverdale didn't have shit going on. Is there anything else on ABC? Hey, man, they had more viewers than Toy Story 2. What's called Song of Ice Fire? In the first season, she came out of fire and he was at the wall. It was always about them. Damn, Jake called him before they met. I mean, I think most people did though. That's the thing. Like that was already. Hey, dude, I remember when I started watching. I didn't start watching from the game. I started watching maybe in like season 2 or 3. Yeah, season 2 or 3. Like when I started watching, there was already like that the theory of Jon Snow being the son of Lyanna and the fucking Targaryen dude were already like theories. Like they were already out from the first day I started watching, from like season 2. That shit was already there. Like so like most of the so that was already kind of a theory too. That's the thing, dude. Game of Thrones was solved like in season 1. Motherfuckers already solved that whole goddamn show. That shit was crazy. Like Game of Thrones is one of the shows that every time that a motherfucker made a theory, I'm like, that's probably not right. That was right. Shit. Put back in HBO and make it a softcore porn like Game of Thrones. Jake will watch every episode. Probably not. I ain't trying to watch no. That's the thing. See, I'm not like that. I don't want to watch some other dude touch on some girl I like. You know what I'm saying? What's that? You know what I'm saying? Or think it's a true. You know what I'm saying? That's some cuck stuff, bruh. I ain't about that life. I ain't about that life. We don't do that. We don't do that here in the hood, dog. You don't know watch somebody else touch. Like, what? Look, my least favorite part of Game of Thrones is the sex scenes. That's my least favorite part. I fucking hate the Game of Thrones sex scenes. I'm like, you could be doing so much more with this. You touch yourself. I don't want to. I just feel like that's fucking that's the weird episode, I guess. All right, let me see. Bro, if I say I ain't about to say like what? That's so random, dog. But yeah, I'm not really interested in. But I see, I be telling people all the time, like I was pissed because like, bro, because see, Blind gets me because I think Blind's black. this what gets me. All right, about Game of Thrones. I was all on the Game of Thrones is about the White Walkers, right? Apparently I was wrong, right? Because like people's like, it's called the Game of Thrones, so obviously it's about the throne. And I was trying to explain to people, no, that was marketing. There's legit articles from back in there that said the reason it's called Game of Thrones is because A Song of Ice and Fire was too long. I'm Hispanic, bro. Whatever, close enough. Like here's the thing, right? Hispanic is basically the other color that white people don't like. So we're in the same boat, okay? The only difference technically the only difference between me and your boat is that my boat came from Africa and your boat wants you to go back over the wall. That's the only difference here. You know what I'm saying? They tell me they tell you to, when they insult you they say build the wall. When they insult me they say go back to Africa. The only difference. You know what I'm saying? Except you didn't get dragged here against your will and then tell you to go back. You know what I'm saying? That's like, you know what I'm saying? That's a little counter. You can't drag me. You can't drag people over here and then be like, most Africans have most Hispanics have African roots. Probably, I don't fucking know. Probably why we're still better than white people at all sports. But I say that probably explains while Hispanics kill the soccer game and then we kill the other sports. Are we talking GOT? No, we're not talking GOT. GOT is I love it though. I'm so happy. I honestly, okay, let me listen to this.
Cavalier getting canceled.
I just want to see him talk for. I want to see what he got for 10 minutes of Whiskey Cavalier is canceled. Right? I want to see how can this man stretch Whiskey Cavalier is canceled into 10 minutes and 5 seconds.
Will she return to The Walking Dead season 10? Now,
unless my info is incorrect, I swore she was already going to be in season 10 no matter what happened. I swore she signed up for like 3 or 4 episodes of crap for season 10 before this even happened. I swore that was the case. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't keep up with the Walking Dead news, but I swore she was already supposed to be in season 10 anyway.
there's a lot to cover here, but right off the bat, I just want to say a quick summary. If you don't know the full details, we don't know specifically what she wanted, but she wanted a bump up in pay, let's say $10, and AMC was like, nah, we'll pay you $8. So she said, all right, you know what? I'll go and look for a show.
Yes. Lauren Cohan hasn't signed anything. We don't know if she's been talking to MC yet. Yes. He's already trying to stretch the video by explaining how contract negotiations work. When he could have said, yo, there was a contract dispute. No, he was like, oh, let's for y'all who don't know how contract negotiations work, like she wanted $10, but they were only give her $8. So she was like, no, I don't want the $8. I want the 10. Well, I'm glad I know how that worked now. Thanks, bro. Ding. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. My little brain didn't understand what happens when two people can't come to agreement for contracts. So thanks for telling me how money works.
My agent's telling me I'm hot right now. I can have the pick out of anything. I can be the lead. You'll make better money. This is better for my career.
Jake, you got a job with your degree yet? Hey, bag up off me, nigga. My degree doesn't guarantee me a job. All my degree is help me have confidence to know I know what I'm doing. I would return my degree in a minute, dog. Oh shit, I gotta go. I gotta find my loan payment because I already got my first student loan bill. I need to find what the fuck I did with that. Jake, how do you feel about Robert Pattinson's Batman and Chris Rock's rebooting the Saw franchise? 1, the dude who made Saw graduated from my school. 2, just gonna throw that out there. 2, Robert Pattinson is Batman in movies or like a TV show. That's very important.
Whoop-de-whoop. So she bounces out, but leaves it open-ended to where she can return at pretty much any point in time.
Well, she didn't leave it open-ending. Movie? Yo, they just don't like Batman, dude. They just don't like Batman. They make Yo, next you're gonna tell me Batman's love interest is gonna be Kristen Stewart, dog. Yo, y'all about to fucking make Twilight all over again? Yo, they about to fucking make Twilight? Robert Pattinson is Batman? Are you kidding me? This guy here, this video is old because this guy's 100% bald. First, if you didn't get here. Second, this video is from 2 days ago.
As long as her schedule provided. Now, a lot of people said Whiskey Cavalier would go into season 2, maybe season 3, maybe. There's a handful of people that really liked Whiskey Cavalier, but
Hey, oh, he throwing shots. Hey, he's throwing shot, dog. More people were still watching Whiskey Cavalier than they watched Fear the Walking Dead. So if a handful of people like like Whiskey Cavalier, then nobody likes Fear the Walking Dead. Just use his own words against him there. You know what I'm saying? Just use his own words to get there, right? I mean, we can see right here, Whiskey Cavaliers total numbers, man. They were still getting 5.5 million, almost more than fuck the Walking Dead gets live. So I'm saying. Hey, all I'm saying, handful of viewers, where fucking Fear at? Where Fear at? Handful of viewers. Yeah, fuck you, nigga. Let me see. Last episode 2.54 for Whiskey, 2.13 for Fear. I know one's network and one cable, but to say one had a handful of fans when it had more viewers, it's kind of insulting. All right, that's all I'm trying to say. It's kind of insulting.
I think this was an easy one to call as a fail just by the initial trailer. It just looked generic, updated 1990s TV. I mean, I don't know if this is on AMC, ABC, CBC, DBD, DDD, BBC. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh.
I mean, if you read the article, it literally says canceled by ABC in the first fucking sentence. You're on the article. You're literally on the article. I don't know. It's canceled by ABC, CDC, OBD, BBC, Bitch, read the fucking article you're on. What is this? You just read the goddamn... What, you read the title and that's it, bruh? You're staring at the article right now. You see that big ass capital A, B, C. You a hoe.
All you're doing is maybe for some of it it works, but all you're doing is regurgitating the same generic crap that's been on TV. That's not my style.
You mean every season of Walking Dead? Oh, I'm joking. People always say that, so I had to throw that one in there. Yeah, like, this man. That's real though. I literally am making a video explaining how season 9 and season 7 are the same season. I'm literally making a video explaining how the first half of season 7 and the second half of season 9 are almost bait for bait. Like, I mean, episode for episode, the same season. So you want to talk about redos? We got you, dog. Bro, I swear, I want to make a second channel where I just react to everybody else's videos. I can't put this on my main channel because people can hate me. I swear, this should be so goddamn stupid.
Of show. I don't watch this kind of show, but I can only imagine it is becoming stale and overdone at this point in time. They got to spice it up a bit. If you are interested, and this is what's concerning me the most, I have a fear that the entertainment industry is flooded with friends giving friends jobs or family and friends giving family and friends jobs. We know nepotism, I think it's called. We know that is...
Wait, are you telling me in Hollywood people get jobs off of connections? Huh? Why? I would have never known. Just Jesus, bro.
Always a problem in pretty much any field, right? I've worked at restaurants where nepotism was an issue. Anyway,
He might need to go back to that restaurant, dog.
Has to be a serious shortage of talent, or it's nepotism, friends giving friends jobs, friends giving family jobs, because this was the pick of the litter. This was the best of the best they had to offer. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is not just, as someone who loves entertainment, it is my favorite escape, both movies, TV.
All right. So, this man doesn't understand procedural shows. Bitch, there ain't no such thing as an original procedural show. They make a new medical show every year. And that shit still be doing numbers. What's that new one about the autistic kid? That's literally the show. It's a doctor show about an autistic kid. I think the Good Doctor. The Good Doctor. Shit's doing numbers. All a procedural show is fucking the same shit from years ago, just redone with a new gimmick. That's fucking what procedural... CSI versus Law and Order. Just two different gimmicks. Fucking Grey's Anatomy. It's been around 15 seasons, just fucking patching people up from surgery. That's how shit works. That's the point of a procedural show. There is no new thing you can do week to week. They've done it. Like fucking political shows, lawyer shows, medical shows, procedural shows. This is just a crime show. This is a crime show. This is a crime procedural show, bitch. Like, you think there's a new way to do a crime show that I ain't thought of? It's a crime show. It's the FBI and CIA coming together. What the fuck do you think they gonna do? You remember all? I'm not saying all do. I'm saying, but every medical show is a medical show. He's like saying it's the same thing done over. No shit.
Stories in general, video games, it's my absolute favorite escape from the realism of life. You know, when you want to escape life for an hour, 2 hours, 5 hours, 24 hours, I love stories and whatever. If this was the best of the best, we're in trouble. We are in trouble. TV's in trouble.
The only thing's in trouble is your fucking brain, dog, because you must be drinking too much, dog. If you think that, if you're comparing a procedural show to a serial trouble, then we're in trouble because you're more fucking retarded than I thought, dog.
I know there's a few fans.
Aren't you like 30? Like Jesus, bro.
Like the show, and they were like, "Damn it, why was it canceled?" I saw one tweet where someone was like, "Grey's Anatomy's on TV and this is canceled. That's blah blah blah." I don't know anything about either shows, but I do know this. Look at
Then shut up. How you gonna make a video on a show you don't?
Tweets that they get on Twitter, Whiskey Cavalier. I think they get like 100 favorites. You know, Grey's Anatomy gets thousands and thousands. There's just more fans. It's just that simple. There's more people watching one than the other. There wasn't a lot of interest in this. You can see it. If you go online right now, you can see the internet interest itself is low. It's very low. So
nope.
Makes sense why this got canned. Now here's the thing. Will she return to The Walking Dead? The Walking Dead has already started filming. It's in season 10. I don't know. I don't pay attention to the filming schedule just because I wait for official stuff to get released, because sometimes when I try to stay up to date with the filming dates, spoilers end up getting in the mix. So I just avoid it all.
Bitch. You know you read spoilers, nigga. Don't try me.
I know they already started filming. I did a video on it. They're probably on like episode 2 right now, maybe episode 1, episode 2. I forget. It was a week or so ago. So let's say they're on episode 2. Let's say they have the first.
This man used this article to bamboozle people, bro. This man gonna throw up the article. Didn't read the articles because he doesn't know Whiskey Cavalier was canceled by ABC, but just got it up here just so he has something in the back.
Half outlined for sure, and the first few episodes completely written or scripted. At the very least, we're saying, if she can return, it most likely will be a triumphant out of nowhere. Rescue, heroic, important, a return that gets the blood going and gives us some hope. And it most likely would be in the second half. I mean, I can see that. Maybe she returns in the finale of season 8, like the last few minutes, or maybe even the last episode 7 into 8, something like that. Like I said, they're in 2. If she's just having a return moment.
Maggie leaves. This show's gonna suck without Maggie. Oh, it's going down the drain. Maggie comes back. We don't need her back. I forgot she was even gone. Like, Jesus, bro.
They could definitely squeeze that in the mid-season finale. The Whisperer War is gonna kick off. Depending on how long it is, I think it will be.
Bro, we're 5 minutes through. We're halfway through this video. This man has not said a single thing that made this video worth it.
Whole season for the Whisperers. It makes sense that the first half of the season is going to be the Cold War aspect, and then the second half of the war.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. This is where my South Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee education. This is where my Southern education comes in. I have no fucking idea what the. I mean, I know the Cold War was against Cuba. Cuba sounds right. Cuba, but I don't know what the fuck like the Cold War is. That's the thing. Like, I know it was a war between not even a war, but it was like it was a dispute between Cuba because the Cuban Missile Crisis comes from the Cold War, I think. But I don't know what the fuck I don't know what a Cold War style means. Like, I don't know what that means. I don't know What's that? I don't know what that means. Like, oh, we're doing this Cold War. Oh, it's Russia. Fuck me. I don't know what that means. Is this like spy type of under the table? You know, like we're sending fucking assassins to poison your drink. Like I don't know what the fuck that means.
The second half of the season will be the actual war aspect, with things, heating up, shit
Cold War is where you expect people to drop nukes on each other. You just keep stockpiling nukes. He means there's no killing.
popping off, and then the actual.
You mean the same thing as the? You mean the same thing as the second half of season 7, where Rick says we're gonna fight back, but then doesn't fight back for the whole season? Sounding like a very similar thing.
War starts. It should be a lengthy war.
Hold on.
Will be the actual war. The Whispers. It makes sense that the first half of the season is going to be the Cold War aspect, and then the second half of the season will be the actual war aspect.
Wait, you mean how like the second half of season? No, you mean not how the first half of season 8, well, the whole season 8 was about the war? Sounding very familiar. All I remember is when Rick and them wasn't fighting. All I remember is season 7, episode 8. When we went to the break, people were like, oh, they're going to be fighting Negan like episode 10 or 11. And I made a video like, hey, this is the structure. They're not fighting until the season finale. They're not fighting until the season finale. They're like, no, they're not going to wait that long. That'll be dumb. Oh, you can't see my face. This is my what I say face. I'm doing my, my whole what I say face. You know what I'm saying? So now, but now, oh yeah, it's probably great that they don't fight until the mid-season finale. But this is the same thing y'all complaining about season 7 for them not doing. They didn't fight quick enough. God, I can't do this.
With things, heating up, shit popping off, and then the actual war starts. It should be a lengthy war, not like all-out war. This is very different, but it should be a lengthy war as far as there's a lot going on, and it should take up at least 2 or 3 episodes, even the destruction afterwards. So the war itself and the destruction, we need to see a little bit about afterwards.
Video on 199 from Marcus. Video on Arya not be the main character. Dare you? I don't want to watch.
This kind of thing that just tickles my balls. This kind of thing that just tickles my balls. What do we have here? This kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Got my fingers crossed for a little freaky dicky. This kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
I don't know how to turn that off. I literally don't know how to get rid of that. I can't get rid of that. I don't know how to get rid of that. Okay. Appreciate the 199 Marcus. The problem is this: 1, I have to watch season 8 to make the video, and 2, people will just hate on me for it because they want to think Arya. Here's the problem: after Arya killed the Night King, no matter what I give them to provide that Arya is not a main character, they're never going to believe. Yeah, she killed the Night King. How can you say she's not a main character? That I'm not trying to fight. I'm not trying to fight that. There's some fights I'll try to take on. I'm not taking on that. I'm not taking on that fight. I don't have enough courage for that. Where did that Negan song come from? You can search it up. It's called a Hot Diggity Dog Negan song. I've been gone from The Walking Dead, but I love Negan. Arya's the worst character in that show. Just plot armor and fan service. No well-structured arc.
So I would imagine her returning.
I need to get a webcam because I'd be giving off some great faces. I need to get a new computer. The problem is this: all of my USB drives on my current computer are taken up. So I don't have a space to put one. I got 2 external drives. I got the microphone. I got, keyboard and mouse. Cause like my USB ports in the back don't work. Like the ones in the back of they don't work at all. So keyboard and mouse is actually up front. And everything else is plugged up too. Please make another channel roasting other channel. You're funny as fuck. Oh God. Hold on. I will.
This kind of thing that just tickles my balls. This kind of thing that just tickles my balls. What do we have here? This kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Got my fingers crossed for a little freaky dicky. This kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
Okay. Appreciate the $5. I appreciate the $5. I don't know. It's tempting. Here's the thing. The only way I would do it is if I can actually get a camera, so that way the whole video is not just paused the rest of the video. You know what I'm saying? Now people donate to you more. I'm trying to get rid of that thing. Like the problem is this, like it's so weird because like I'll see it and I'm like, as soon as I'm about to say something, oh thanks for the fight, and then it comes on. Like, well now I can't talk because it's loud as shit, and I'll just be drowning and it's just drown my voice out. Anyone have YouTube Premium? I don't know, but yeah, but it's like it's something that I would like to do for fun, but the problem is it's gonna make so many people mad, and I don't care about that. But the problem is for a channel like that, you kind of need somebody on your side. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. It's the problem. Here's the problem. The problem is this. The problem is this. I like destroying people's stuff, but the problem is I would like to add an educational side to it. You know, so to inform why they're wrong, like I did with the movie Idol one, and that takes time. And at that point, I might as well make a regular video. And usually, it takes longer to refute somebody's crap than it would to actually just make a video. So. Yeah, YouTube Premium gave me 5 free 199 donations. Wow, really? That's crazy. But yeah, but it's a tempting thing. It's very tempting to just try to roast people because there's never a lack of videos. But I want a video camera for that, just so it's not me pausing their video to speak for 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Just so there's some type of movement on there. Why do I say video camera? Like I didn't go to film school. Like who the fuck says video camera with the film school? I'm on a camera. Jesus. Want me a video camera? Sad thing is like, watch me if I was making a video next. Jeez, we'll see. All right. The thing about it is I legit have a $5,000 camera in my closet right now that I don't touch. But then I'm all trying to figure out a way to set it up, and it sucks. My bank sent me a check for $4. But yeah, but man. It's tempting. It's a tempting thing to do. But I would just want to be more informative. Oh, it's so tempting. Like I would want to do it. I would want to do it.
Somewhere.
It also take forever. Like I'm pretty sure I've been roasting this dude for at least 30 minutes, and I'm only 5 minutes to do the video.
Around the mid-season premiere or finale sounds about right. If she's coming back, and I'll close it out on the big reason why I'm not sure if she will come back. I skimmed through this article, and there's the articles everyone's just guessing at this point.
Why are you using the article, and why are you guessing?
I mean,
him. The article just guessed this point. My guess is she'll come back the season finale or the mid-season premiere. Literally, bro. What? Everybody's just guessing at articles. Makes a guess. Okay.
Concern. Now, I've never been behind the scenes doing negotiations for TV shows and all this shit.
I don't think you have to say that. Is that something you have to say? Stop stretching this video.
I've done it in different industries, but not...
What industry? Tell me what in the restaurant where you're negotiating people's salaries to the restaurant. I'll give you $3 an hour and the rest you'll get in tips. I want $4 an hour. Drive a hard bargain, but I need you to run this show.
On Hollywood, so I'm not sure how this goes down, but I just know being like a manager or supervisor in different fields, but if
you mean the fast food industry,
we had a person who wanted pay and they took another job and that blew up in their face and then they came back. First there's going to be egos. Sometimes that person's not going to want to come back, you know. Sometimes that person's just going to be like, if their career's hot, if they can attach to something else and yada, yada, yada.
Here's the thing. There's no such thing as your career being hot and your show flopping. That literally shows your career ain't hot. If your career is hot, your show don't flop. That's the point of being hot. Duh.
Might do that. Returning in a way, and this is beef behind the scenes. If you feel disrespected because you didn't get the pay you asked for, and you feel like, oh, well, they don't think you're worth that, imagine going on to another show, it fails completely, and you're the lead, and you come back, and you're like, oh.
She was the female lead. She wasn't the only lead, but again, if you actually took time to Google this show, you would find that out, that she was the female lead, not the only lead. She wasn't the Rick Grimes of the show. She was like the Carol to, or Michonne to Scott Foley's Daryl.
Okay, fine. I'll take whatever you can give me. would AMC even pay her what the initial offer was? Again, we're talking about egos behind the scenes. What if whoever is making those deals is saying, nah, you bounced and fans got all uppity. We had to deal with it.
This is this is this is your YouTube God. Now AMC's gonna offer Maggie less. I can't. How do y'all watch? I don't know. I ask myself, how do people watch me? How do people watch 7 minutes of this man bullshitting? This man did a 24-hour live stream because he didn't have enough money to move. Note, he is to my knowledge, he's still in the same place, right? Took that money, bought a $200 chair. I see these are like some new headphones to me. You know what I'm saying? Still in the same space, and making BS videos. I like it.
He smoothed it over. We survived you leaving. You ain't coming back here being like, let me get this, let me get that, let me get. I believe she is in good. I believe she is in good. What's the word I'm looking for? She's in good with Angela Kang, the showrunner. I believe she's in good with the cast. I believe she's in good with the crew. We haven't heard anything otherwise. I believe that is a Walking Dead family. Where I'm not sure the relationships spill over is on the corporate level with AMC. I'm sure there's a few people in AMC. I don't know everybody. I kind of stop at the cast and crew. I don't go above to see how that kind of works. I don't even know if there's information out there to even do like a behind the scenes look at what that structure is. But imagine if one of the people calling the shots was like, nah, man, she bounced. It was rocky for us. Fuck.
Yes, because that's exactly how corporate individuals, the executives in the television industry talk. Nah, man, she bounced. Yeah, that's that $1,000 suit and that $300 tie. Yeah, that's the vocabulary. Nah, man, she bounced.
Okay, you know what I mean? We're
Pretty
not
sure if you told a executive, nah, man, she bounced, they'd be like, what? What did you say? I don't understand these words. Do you want some more of this $5,000 champagne that we got because we've been bleeding the show dry for years? What up, Foster?
She wanted $10 before. We were gonna pay her $8. Now we'll pay her $3.
Oh, call back to that pain scale he used in the opening minute.
Or leave it. You know, that's another thing with being in Hollywood. This might ruin the image for people looking for her, and they could be like, "Yo, you were hot."
For the record, just this is a very clear distinction. The television industry and Hollywood are not the same thing. Let me get that very not the same thing. The television industry, like two separate things. Two different one is a studio ran organization now owned by all Walt Disney. The other one is television networks or cable channels. They're not in the same structure of people.
Hot. You were on fire last year. But that was last year. You know what I mean? This year, nah, we got our
example, right? This logic of you were on fire last year, not this year, okay? It takes a year to make a movie. You will hardly ever see an actor in more than one movie in a year. If you was hot last year, you still hot because your movie just dropped. What the fuck? What? That's why Hollywood and TV is different. Hollywood, you filmed that movie 2 years ago. It came out yesterday. In TV, you filmed that TV show 6 months ago, and you're already in episode 4. Your hot scale is different. If you like in Hollywood, if you drop bang right Endgame, right? Robert Downey Jr. is fucking, he's fucking hot until like 2025. Like if somebody came in and said, "Yo, we want to have you in a different movie, not Iron Man, but as a lead in this movie, we start filming next year. The movie comes out in 2022." Do you think he's still not hot in 2022? Then nobody could be hot in Hollywood. If people were only hot year to year, nobody could be hot because your movie's everything can't be Endgame. You can't have a 9-month turnaround on a movie unless you got $500 million thrown it. Therefore, your whole hot scale doesn't work. You can't be hot year to year in the film world. It takes 3 years to get a fucking film off the ground most of the time. Look at the Walking Dead films. They were announced in 2018. We ain't gonna see one until like 2021. Does that mean Angelique ain't hot no more? Because it's been 3 years? Jesus.
Eyes on someone else or this or
It's
that.
fucking, even in television industry, the quickest show turnaround you get 6 months. You hot until, here's the thing. You are hot in Hollywood until you flop. That's, or and just in general. You're hot until you flop. Lauren Cohan was hot. She flopped. She ain't hot. That's how it works.
She might not be as hot. So it could be.
I mean, she's still hot. Getting ready. You know what I'm saying? She may not be hot industry-wise, but
where she's in a worse position, so she wouldn't want to do it as far as pay-wise and ego-wise, dealing with or just accepting that you know what I mean? And again, I don't think this is fact. Not that I know of about any of this. That is what I, as a fan, am worried about. There's going to be ego shit behind the scenes that would complicate her return. Anyway, there's probably a bunch. I'm off the rails with this one. There's probably a bunch that I could cover, but I just had so many people ask me to
how about you cover something, bitch?
make a video about this. I thought this would be a quick announcement. We did it the other day. Whiskey Cavalier was canceled. Whoop-de-whoop. Because from this point on, it's just speculation. But I haven't heard anyone talk about, behind the scenes with contracts and egos and this, that, and a third. So I'm not sure how
Because we get that's already a thing. You don't have to state the fucking obvious. How dumb does he think people is?
this is going to fall. But I don't feel too good about it. Even if she does return.
Bro, I swear to everything that is good. Dude, he's been looking at the same spot this whole video, but we all know he ain't reading shit because he don't know shit. He has to be staring at a fucking timer on his computer, just waiting to get to 10 minutes, dude. There's no way you keep looking back to the same spot over and over again, unless you're looking at, and even if he's looking at himself like this, right? So let's say, I'm pretty sure he uses OBS. So this is OBS. He's about to get into a mind fuck here, right? At the bottom of your shit, it tells you how long you've been like. So this will be his face, right? His face will be here. So if he's looking at his face, right here is gonna show you how long you've been recording for. This man's 100% staring at that clock. He's like, shit, I got 10 seconds.
I feel like it's at the earliest,
look. Checks times, needs 10 seconds. All of a sudden, gets yeah. Look at this.
I don't feel too good about it. Even if she does return, I feel like it's at the earliest, in the middle of the season 10, maybe late season 10 or season.
Look, this man looking down. You can tell he's pulling the bullshit out of his ass. Shit. Late season 10. Come on, 5 more seconds. What else can I bullshit about real quick?
11, somewhere around there. If I had 3 choices to pick, so you guys put your thoughts and opinions.
He
down
saw
in
that
the
10
comment
seconds, bro.
box.
He legit.
3 choices to pick.
He saw the 10 minutes. He was like, I'm out.
So you guys put your thoughts.
Look at that
there.
shit.
If I had 3.
Look at this shit.
11, somewhere around there. If I had 3 choices to pick, so you guys put your thoughts and opinions down in that comment box. I'm done talking, so it's your turn.
Bro, yo, man, I can legit see this man. This man is legit. That man said, "Oh, 10 minutes. All right, that's the end of this video. I'm out." Oh shit. All right, what's his name? Moviato. That's what I'm talking about. 5 minutes. There we go, Movie Idol. You make so much money that you can do 43,000 views. Damn, I should have made a video saying this shit's canceled. That's lame. You a hoe.
Yeah, I want to talk about Lauren Cohan and her likely return now.
Wow, this man's getting real close to his mic now. Yo, this man was like, my voice gets so high, I can hear mouth noise. I can hear this man spit in his mouth because he's getting that close to his mic to make his voice sound deeper. Because, the closer you get to your mic, the deeper your voice will sound. So it's like, that man's all up on his mic. You can hear
Welcome back to Movie Idol. So in this video, I want to talk
all I
about
hear is
Lauren
when he talks. It's like, I'm hearing this fucking spit.
Cohan and her likely return now to season 10 of The Walking Dead. If you guys follow me on Twitter, you guys likely saw my post that I retweeted yesterday. Whiskey
Nobody
Cavalier,
follows you on Twitter, ho.
Lauren Cohan's show that she went to, and the big reason why she left so early in season 9 last year, has been canceled. Apparently, it's like the second lowest rated show on ABC, so that's the reason for its cancellation. A lot of people are talking about it being picked up potentially, but it seems like right now the chances are very, very low because it's being turned down by a lot of networks. But then again, a lot of that stuff is happening behind the scenes, so you never know, right? But it seems like as of now, the show is canceled, and that's just pretty much it. So does this mean that Lauren Cohen is going to return to The Walking Dead? In my opinion, I do think it does. I do think it means that she's coming back to The Walking Dead. I think she's been waiting for a long time to see if the show was going to be canceled or to see if it was going to get picked up by someone else. You got to remember, in season 9 last year, the reason why she left so early is because she had to start filming, I think, in August or like late July, August for Whiskey Cavalier. Andrew Lincoln was done filming at the end of June, early July. I was like end of June around there. And also Lauren Cohen, obviously. Comic-Con's also then, so usually they do get a little bit of a break then during the summer. And so obviously that's why they wrote Lauren Cohen out then. But since the show has been canceled, she is going to be free in the late summer, right? For August and in the fall, August, September, October, and November. Unless she's going to announce something new, unless she's working on something else, she's going to be free, I do think, for those months. And so that's why I think she's going to return to The Walking Dead. And it's the most logical because you just got to think of it from her point of view, right? Like she wants to keep making money. She wants to live. She's trying to work. Why not go back? Like if anything, I think right now they're trying to figure out how long she's going to be back, right? Because AMC doesn't want to deal with this shit with their actors and actresses. Like they want them to sign a 2 or 3 year deal, much like Melissa McBride and Norman Reedus did, just because if they're constantly renegotiating year after year, it could screw with potential storylines, right? I think that's why we haven't found out anything yet. There was also
The reason that AMC wants long-term contracts for their big actors and actresses is so that way they keep them locked in at a lower price if the show makes more money in the following seasons. It's the same thing with the NBA. Big time players want big time players in the NBA want short contracts because every couple of years you can get more money in your contract because of new rules that come through that make you be able to get more money. In the TV world, if your show makes more money, you can get more money. Therefore, you want a short contract. That's why you do 1-and-1s. I'll give you one contract and maybe another, but mainly I just want one so I can get more money next year. It's that. That's why. It's not because they want to keep them locked in. They fucking know half the time you ain't going nowhere. It's all about that cash money, dog.
talk of a Maggie.
It's cheap. It's very cheap. Signed Andrew Lincoln and them signed on for a 7-year contract, 6-year contracts where they were making dirt money. They were making dirt. I think Andrew Lincoln was making like $60K an episode for like the first 6 seasons when they were making millions on millions on millions and millions. That's why you sign long-term deals. So that way if your show pop off, you know what I'm saying? When you already know how no ratings, he still probably doesn't know how they work. You know what I'm saying? That's why you sign long-term deals because you can cheat people out of money. And AMC loves cheating people out of money. That's what they love.
Spinoff, but I don't think they're going to do that just because they announced this 3rd show. There's a Rick Grimes movie. I think we're done with spinoffs for quite a while now, at least for the next 4 or 5 years. Maybe in the future they could do a Maggie spinoff if she's ever going to leave, but even then I think it's just stupid. Just keep your characters on the show. Or
Isn't he the same dude who asked for an Abraham spinoff?
Them off permanently, or even just have them in the movies then, maybe, I don't know. But it does seem like she's going to be coming back. It's just sort of when. Now, because they've already started filming, they're filming episode 1 right now. They could even be on episode 2, but likely episode 1. She's obviously not going to be in episode 1, 2, 3, or likely 4, right? If anything, they're probably going to announce her return closer to Comic-Con or at Comic-Con, which means she will be back, like likely in the mid-season finale as like this cliffhanger, or she'll appear in the second half of season 10. You got to remember, like Michonne is leaving. She could be done filming The Walking Dead really at any point in the next 2 months, right? She could be done before Comic-Con, so at the end of next month, she could be done just like Rick was. And so with fans being very upset that Michonne's gone, I think if they timed it right and had Maggie reappear then, that is a way to make fans a lot more happy and, not feel the loss of Michonne that much, because Michonne's also going to be in the Rick movies. So there's all that to look forward to. Don't expect them to announce that she's going to be in these movies though at Comic-Con. I don't see that happening because that would ruin the element of surprise, right? Like that would basically confirm that Michonne's not going to die in the show. And I think
there's a problem. Makeup Presents said dumb shit, right? He's just saying duh shit. Like there's nothing to respond to, but duh. Like duh. Like yeah, that's duh. At least Matt was saying dumb shit that made it fun. He's like, when I was a manager, when I was a manager in a similar industry, wasn't Hollywood, but a similar industry. You mean that restaurant you was talking about earlier? Is that the similar industry to Hollywood? When I was a manager, we had to negotiate, salaries and stuff. Oh, I remember those days. Bitch, you mean at the restaurant? I'm pretty sure $10 versus $11 an hour is not the same debate as I want $90K an episode. We'll give you $60K. Okay.
Build that tension for season 10 because it worked out really well with Rick's goodbye, right? Everyone thought he was going to die. I actually thought he was going to die. When I was watching that and that bridge blew up, I thought that was it. I was like, what? I was freaking out. And then we got that helicopter scene and I was like, wait, what is this? And then Rick ended up surviving and he went off. Jesus Christ.
Did he make a video about going to the helicopter? Oh, okay.
Such a crazy episode. So I think this is good news for Walking Dead fans. Obviously for Whiskey Cavalier fans, it's not that great of news, but the show really wasn't that amazing. Like I watched the first episode and like it was okay. It really was okay. I laughed at some parts, but it was very generic. It wasn't something that was very special. And so the cancellation doesn't really.
Every procedural show was generic, bro. I don't watch Grey's Anatomy because it's a different medical show. It's the best medical show, and that's why it's in season 15.
Surprised me that much. A lot of shows of that nature get canceled after the first season. So yeah, I'm looking forward to them announcing her return. I really do hope that this cancellation news means that she's going to return. But post your thoughts down below. Do you think she's going to be returning because of this? Hope you all enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.
The Game of Thrones ending will be hated. Oh, here we go. I'll move you out. Give me your shit. What the fuck?
All the hate that Game of Thrones is getting online right now because I was a part of this hate in episode 3, or I guess after episode 3. But since I did like episode 5.
Jesus, what the fuck happened to Arya? Yo.
In general, and liked the events of it, it's been kind of amusing seeing the hate online right now. But before we jump in, I do have to warn you for spoilers for the last 5 episodes that I've seen just on this channel.
I don't care. That's the problem. I really don't care. Oh, Rick's shock return, bro. This man is killing the game. He's about to pass me in subs, man. This man's about to pass me in subs because he just keeps making those bangers, bro. Look at this man's channel. Nothing but bangers, bro. This is all his videos. The man just throws out 100K vid, 210K vid, 40K, 70K, 50K, 50K, 90K, 430K, 55, 80, 200. You know what I'm saying? 250. Jesus, bro. And all these videos suck ass. Like, none of these videos are real. Not a single one of these videos is it's literally not a single one of these videos has actual facts in it at all. Every one of these theories is bullshit. He knows it's bullshit. And people still on subbing. He just keeps you know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. Like none of these videos are Rick and Fear the Walking Dead. How do you even click on that? How is Arya in the show? She just smashed 18. I just clicked on this video and now saying I watched the whole thing. What the fuck is that? I clicked on the video and now saying I watched the whole thing.
The movies that he's getting, and even then the people that do, we still don't know where he is. It's something nobody's really talking about. Like, we literally have no clue where he is at all. Normally by now we'd have some kind of information telling us even remotely where he is, but we have nothing. And so in this video all we're going to be doing is getting to the bottom of it. I'm going to run you through my theory, and then by the end of the video we should have a remote idea at least of where he is or what's happened to him. And of course before this video starts I need to announce the giveaway. I've officially started in this video my first ever giveaway, and this was promised, so I want to do something really cool for the first one. So for the first giveaway I'm giving away something from my favourite episode of The Walking Dead, the Negan and Glenn action figure set. This giveaway starts in this video and ends on the 29th of May. You are automatically entered when you comment on this video saying I want to win, and of course you've got to follow my Twitter and my Instagram. I've literally
Yo, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, everything, bro. Let's see. I want to win. Follow on Twitter. I want to win. He's cheesing, bro. This is how you cheese. These comments right here is how you get better. What? You know what I'm saying? You get what's the fuck? You know what I'm saying? You get pushed up in the rankings because of all the comments and engagements. I'm sleep. I am so sleep, dog. It's working. It's like, think about it. He's gonna weigh a $10 action figure set, and he's gonna make thousands of dollars off this quote unquote giveaway through how good his video is gonna do, because in 50 minutes he has 50 comments, all of which are "I want to win."
Respectively. In fact, season 9 of The Walking Dead is the best reviewed season ever for the series. Fuck me. It genuinely hurt to read that. Are they watching the same show as us? Yeah, sure, season 9 was good. I think I enjoyed about a quarter of it. And yeah, I can admit, that wasn't even the part Rick was in. I didn't enjoy that at all. When the Whisperers arrived, I really liked it. And from there, I enjoyed most parts of it. But I can't be the only one that watches this show now and just feels like a massive part of it is gone. Because once the main character leaves, it just feels like it's all falling apart. Now, Angela Kang has done a decent job at pulling it all together, but it's really bad when an iconic scene like the Pike scene happens and so many people are just asked respectively. In fact,
Sure got much better without him. Not saying that it's the viewers and it's not me saying that viewers and critics alike who gave some of the best scores to season 5 and IMDb, Rotten Tomatoes respectively. In fact, season 9 of The Walking Dead is the best reviewed season ever for the series. I don't know how that went. I don't know. You say stuff like didn't wait. You say stuff like didn't went instead of didn't go. What? Most Brits are like robots, to be honest. What? I gotta start making these theory videos. I'll blow up. Pretty much. These are with no relevancy. Oh, yeah. What's the theory?
giving away.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, it took us 3 minutes to get to the video.
Unlikely she would have just kept quiet the whole time, not told any of the groups where Rick is, or tried to contact them. I also don't think this was Maggie on the radio in the season 9 finale. She's been contacting the group through letters. Surely through those letters she would have mentioned Rick. When Rick left the show, I knew this would completely disconnect him from any of the other storylines in the main The Walking Dead show. Unfortunately,
yes, that's why characters exit. To disconnect him from the show. What the fuck?
Just all become an origin story for Judith. With Michonne leaving, I believe her only intention is to find Rick, leaving our only connection to Rick through the show being Daryl and Judith. Of course, the other characters knew him, they met him, but these are the two only characters that really were affected by it in any way that we saw. So when Rick's movie trilogy starts, I believe it's pretty much just going to be Rick's universe, which will be good. Rick is 100% my favourite character, but the only bad thing to this is he's left the main show now. Andrew Lincoln said he will never return. It was his final season. And so as good as it is to have these 3 movies with him, I believe what happens when those movies run out is going to be truly sad. Michonne has always been destined to find Rick. But if you really look at the situation and the depth of Rick being taken, the circumstances surrounding that, it's actually really sinister. Let's rewind to the first time Rick ever saw this helicopter. He's walking by himself. He hears the helicopter, it just goes straight past him. But why? What's this helicopter doing out there? Well, there's a common theme every time we see this helicopter. It's always trying to take someone. The first time we really have a full confrontation, a real encounter.
I can't do this. I can't do it. I can't fucking do it. I can't do it. I fucking can't do it. God. Yeah. See, I can't do this whole react thing because I'm in pain. I can't do this no more. I'm in pain. Like, the dumber video is, the harder it is for me to respond to it, because I can't get over it. I can't give it a... Alright, anything else stupid out here? Else people listen to? Oh, the noble guy from last year? Oh, yo, talk about fucking... Alright, I need to go fucking finish this video, low-key. What is this? Michael Culler's return and update. Let me guess. Hold on. What is he? He's directing another episode. That keeps happening. What the fuck is this? Are these ads? Is this because of my ad block? Is my ad block doing this? Shit, I already hit refresh. No, I didn't.
So in this video, I want to talk about Michael Cudlett's returning to The Walking Dead. I guess to direct, I should clarify.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I knew it. I got enough to talk about. I'm gonna go work on this video.
No idea where you landed. Saving there some. Can't stay.
Involuntarily, a Pavlovian response of self-defense, so...
I've never seen a dude so dark with such curly hair.
Really, between you and the way it's possible. No, we're on.
Wait, where's that Avengers one? I want to see that Avengers shit. Where's that Avengers one? Watch Ronnie GLT video. Alright. I kind of want to find this Avengers Fear, though. I want to see something. I hate this chair so much. Alright, here we go.
Hey, Walking Dead fans.
Oh, I didn't want to check on your bitch ass channel. Where is this? This is it. Alright. I'm trying to look something. Alright, so original character, new character, new character, new character, new character, new character, original character. Okay, let me see. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. So there are more new characters from season 4 in their little shit than original characters. Interesting. Yeah, they fucking redid that show altogether. Do a 24-hour live stream, get yourself a chair. Nobody gives, man. I ain't like the rest of people. I'm not liked enough to do a 24-hour live stream and get stuff for it. But if I did a 24-hour live stream, it's to pay off my car. That's what I'm doing a 24-hour live stream for. It pay off my freaking car. I can freaking be out of one more debt. You know what I'm saying? Get this sucker debt free out here. Fuck a chair. I just gotta stand still in my chair. Alright, somebody said movie no. Map video. Map, and I'm gonna work on this one.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Normally,
It just said 800,000, 860,000. Remake Game of Thrones season 8 with competent writers. So apparently 38 Emmys. Is it enough to be a competent writer? I have no chance, bruh.
I skip these hot topics because I feel like the internet is so flooded, and I want to save you guys the headache of hearing my opinion about it. But I've gotten so many requests to discuss this petition to remake season 8 of Game of Thrones with competent writers. I'll add, because it's in the title. I'll add it, but anyway. So many people have emailed this to me or messaged me and asked if I can promote it, sign it, talk about it. And I'll say right off the bat, no, I'm not going to sign it. I've never supported a petition when it came to remaking anything in The Walking Dead. I think that's the only other petitions, that and Star Wars. I don't sign them because what's done is done. The damage is done. There's nothing you can do about it. Mainly because it costs about $10 million, I think they said, per episode. So 6 episodes at $60 million, and that you need to take into consideration the marketing, which they'll likely have to double marketing costs if they actually remade season 8 and explain that. Imagine that trailer. We did it once, but it was terrible. So we're doing it again. One thing I want to get out of the way, also right away, is the precedent this would set. As much as I would crave a season 8, and again, this has nothing to do with my expectations because I didn't care about any of those crazy ass theories floating around. As much as I would crave a better conclusion to the Night King story with Army of the Dead, Cersei and Jaime, Dany, and I'm cool with her going Mad Queen, but it was so rushed. There was no real trigger. There was no trigger, and the triggers that people are pointing out aren't even triggers. I'm gonna lose track of what I'm trying to say, but the precedent, and then we'll go to the triggers. The precedent means that when Hollywood, in our eyes, if enough of us say they messed something up, we demand a redo, and they just redo it. That cheapens things in a way. I feel to such an extent. I think it leads down a dangerous path because again, imagine loving a movie that comes out and you get.
I ain't gonna see this Bells shit. I think I've seen a clip of it. Yeah, I can't. This is 17 minutes. I can't do this. I don't know how y'all watch my videos. I honestly don't. I can't. Once I saw 17 minutes, I'm like, I can't do this. So like, I don't. I'm just jealous that he can bullshit for 17 minutes. Like this video I'm working on right here. This video that I wrote out every word for. Let me see. I'll throw on this part too. I'll throw on the ending. Everything I've wrote so far, even though I've taken out a lot of shit too. This thing is estimated at. This thing is estimated at 20 minutes and 10 seconds. Right there. 20 minutes and 10 seconds. If I say 3 words per second. So he's pretty much gonna say this many words over this video. Nah. What's up with your new vid? It basically explains the titles like how the Whispers ruin the Walking Dead universe, but the actual video is explaining the purpose of walkers in the show. Like besides like just being walkers and like, oh, it started at the end of the world, but like the actual purpose, like the craft, like the story reason why, like not story, yeah, the narrative reasons why walkers, the narrative importance of walkers, besides like they started it all, because like your inciting incident doesn't really have to be in your story anymore. Like in Spider-Man, the inciting incident is him getting bit by a spider. But you never see the fucking spider again, so you can't be like, oh, the importance of that spider being in the movie later because he was in the beginning. No, that's not why. I should have showed us till season 12, 14. He's lying. Danny lost the. Oh shit! All right, Lonely God, give me a second. Wait for it. And
Hot diggity, hot diggity. This kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
Hot diggity dog, hot diggity.
This kind of thing that just tickles my balls. What do we have here? This kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Got my fingers crossed for a little freaking dinky. This kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
All right. The longer the video, the better for me. My favorite video on YouTube is around 3 to 4 hours of video game, but I like listening while I work. Yeah, that's the thing. First off, thanks $5. More people tell me they only listen to my videos and watch it, and then it makes me feel dumb for spending how much time I spend on the visuals. Like I spend a lot of time on my actual editing of the video, just to find out that homie come out here with just a 17 minute. Oh, never mind. Yeah, 17 minutes, and he's basically on this page for the entire video with no problems, with only 2 dislikes. I couldn't imagine. But I appreciate the $5. Come with Arc is so bad I don't even care about Rick. Let's get over with. Nobody cares about the narrative reasons of anything. People want theories and reviews. Well, I'm not really interested in theories and reviews. Because one, I don't really have no. That's the thing. I don't have theories. I don't have theories. I don't don't give a shit about the future, so I don't have any theories. A theory means something's gonna happen. I'm not even looking at season 10. I don't have any season 10 videos coming. And reviews. I don't know how to review anything. I legit don't understand reviews. I don't understand. I legit don't get reviews. It's like I like this because of this, but so yeah, I can't do reviews either. Problem I don't like nothing. Can't do theories because I don't got no theories. I can't do reviews because it'll just be me shitting on whatever I'm reviewing. The show probably die around there. JDM is awesome. Jim Kirkman did focus on exploring the world. That's one thing he never did. The reason behind the Commonwealth is because of the Whisper. It's going to try the GOT book, Whispers Ruin the Walking Dead, to see how bad Kirkman is compared to it. Wait, what? I mean, trying to compare a comic book and a fucking series of novels is kind of not fair.
I do personally believe the majority of fans dislike Game of Thrones. Every poll that's being done, the majority of fans are voting that this is not the best season, which is shocking when it comes to Game of Thrones because it's had such a great run. Even when seasons were a letdown, it wasn't as bad as anything we've seen with this. And I think that has to do a lot with the fact that this is it. This ends everything they've been building towards. So the balance between the reward one it gives us and the precedent that it sets, I think it sets too dangerous of a precedent, too complicated and complex, and just too shitty of a precedent to have them remake it. Again, though, they can't because it costs too much money. 1 million people who signed this petition, if it gets to 1 million, it's at 867,000. I think this is the biggest petition for a TV show that I've ever seen by far. I've seen some that are like 50,000, 80,000, but if everyone who signed this petition gave $10 or $20, it still wouldn't be enough. Again, they'd have to spend like $140 million. Yeah, $140. They'd still have to spend $140 million, rough estimate, to remake and remarket a whole new season. And I don't even know enough about HBO to see how that would even work. I mean, what if they can't get all the cast and crew back? I don't know. Anyhow, real quick, back to the triggers before I forget. one of the biggest things that they ruined with Danny, I didn't mean to bring it up in this video, but since I mentioned it, we're just going to talk about it. A lot of people are talking about triggers. Her being a
He's
masculine, fine,
blind.
that's acceptable. What sends her over the edge was apparently seeing the red key. So again, that's why it's so rushed, where anything simple could have been thrown in there. Where not all scorpions, how did Kyber know all the scorpions got destroyed? Did he actually go out and look around and count? Could he see from where he was at? What if they weren't all destroyed? What if we saw a quick shot of a random civilian near one of the remaining scorpions that was maybe sides of it were charred and they thought it was ruined, but it wasn't? And one of the random civilians pulls off the melted corpse of whoever was on it. It's still armed, and he's like, she's going to kill us all. She's going to burn us all down. This is, whatever. Add a line in there that shows that these civilians just think this enemy is here to wipe them all out no matter what. And he's like, we have to do something. He gets in, Danny sits down, they ring the bells, and then the civilian takes a shot, and it just misses. He's a civilian, what do you want? And it just misses. Maybe it's going to hit, and it slices the dragon yelps out, and it cut, not fatally wounded, but just cuts the dragon. And Drogon and Daenerys is like, oh my god, it's not a soldier, that's a person. And she looks down, and for us, we see scared people. For her, she sees people that are disgusted with her and don't fear her, because if they feared her, then they wouldn't have even taken a shot at her. And again, I think that fear line is the greatest indicator that the writers had either they're bad writers, plain simple, or they had too much on their plates and they got sloppy with it. When Danny kisses Jon and Jon pulls
Too much on their plate. 6 episodes in 2 years. That's too much on your plate, Jesus, bruh.
away after saying, I love you, you're my queen, what more can I say? After doing all that, she kisses him and he backs away like she just ate the biggest piece of garlic pizza, you know what I mean? And there's no dialogue, and she says, fine, let it be fear. That's probably one of the worst written scenes I've seen in a show like Game of Thrones. I mean, some are going to argue with me, but hear me out here. That's worse than that line that gets made fun of. You need a good girl, but you want the bad pussy. It's such a terrible line.
Let me see. Jamie character was one of the most interesting character development. Like, doesn't make sense. Jamie character was one of the most interesting character development, and they just threw it all away. Jesus, bro, they can't make these things make sense. I can't stand. I can't. Jeez, bro, I swear. Like, I wonder if I wonder if Steven Spielberg ever gets on YouTube and just laughs at like videos that be cool. Like, I wonder if Dan and Dave are at home like sitting in their mansions. How much do they get paid, dude? There are no, bro. Like I don't think there's no information about how much showrunners make. I just realized that. I know Shonda Rhimes has this fucking humongous house that shows me they make a shit ton. This is it. Yeah, that's Shonda Rhimes' house. So I'm assuming that they make a shit ton, cause that's her home. So it's like, and I think that was her old home. It's like, so I'm gonna assume they make a shit ton. Shouldn't it be public? Should not be public. I don't know why it's not. Like, you can find out what Rick's make, but you can't find out what. Let me see. Angela Kang salary. Jeez, they got the whole goddamn profile on here. Estimated net worth $1 million. I don't know. He's 42. He was an intern for ABC's Grey's Anatomy private practice. Oh. Jamie was a redemption arc? Technically, yeah, but I'll have to see the season. Because like I heard he went back to Cersei at the end. I don't really know how that works for. I guess that could work. That could work for redemption. Yeah. Yeah, he had pretty much Game of Thrones is the only show I've ever seen that has every arc, every type of arc except for flat, because flat arcs will be pointless. But they have positive character arcs like Jon, Arya, Sansa, Bran. They have negative character arcs like Daenerys, and Cersei, and they have redemption character arcs like Jamie. Maybe Sansa. I'm not really sure about that. But Cersei was tragic and Daenerys is tragic. I already knew that Daenerys was gonna be tragic. I knew it from because like one thing that they always did, not always, but one thing they did, and I can't remember if it was like season 3 or 4 or something like that. But they had a couple of seasons where Daenerys did not get major setbacks at all. And what happens if you don't give your character a major setback? Then without a bad moment, they get cocky because they overcame this obstacle with little to no problem. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much. And I knew that was here. Like, oh, they must be setting her up for something. I knew from there they would set her up for a big fall. Like she was gonna take a humongous loss and not know what to do, or they're setting her up as a tragic arc to where she gets so cocky that leads to her downfall. Well, not cocky, but but those major setbacks are what causes the most growth in the character. The death of Carl causes the most growth in Rick. So without that major setback, you lose a lot of that growth. Jaime came back to die with Cersei, so I didn't get why they made the choice if he had a redemption arc. I think it was more because the thing about any arc is this. The reason that arcs are arcs is because, and I feel like people never really showed them the right way. I think an appropriate way to really draw a character arc is if this was a graph. A character arc, most people see this. I guess this could work. I mean, but I kind of like looking at it like this. Remember the same thing, but pretty much though, the starting point and the ending point, even though they're different places, it pretty much is at the end of your story. Your character doesn't have to, because a lot of times you're a holding place, but you want it to be symbolic, or actually your character is at the same place they started, but now you see their change, right? So now some stories they won't be in the actual same place they started, but they'll be symbolically somehow in how they started at the beginning of the movie, like where they start from the beginning of the movie. But now since they've changed, you can see the difference. So it makes sense that since Jaime started with Cersei, and that's where we saw, his bad Jaime. It makes sense that he would end with Cersei, and that's where we see good Jaime. You know what I'm saying? Where Jaime in the end is with the person they started with, but now we see the difference. Jaime in his last episode is not the Jaime we meet in the first episode. You know what I'm saying? So it still shows the difference. So I get how you can take him back there. This is one of the bigger things for Jon Snow. Example this, I remember in the season 6 finale, I was pretty sure Jon Snow's arc was over because of the fact that they pronounced him King of the North at Winterfell, the same place at the beginning of the show where he was shunned and he was a bastard at. At the beginning of the show, he's the bastard Ned Stark. He gets no respect, and by the end of season 6, it's King of the North. Jon Snow, and it was he's back in the same place he started, but with a different he's back to where they started, but he's changed, and now we can see the change. Now he's king of the North, Jon Snow, and not bastard Jon Snow. You know what I'm saying? And similar thing with Arya and Sansa. Arya leaves. First when we see Arya, she's a tomboy with pretty much no skill. She comes back, completely different character, but the same place. Sansa the same thing, Bran the same thing. So I'm pretty sure that season 7 and 8 don't actually grow the characters at all. Pretty sure about that. And that's why I laugh when I hear people say there's no character development in this season, but there's not supposed to be. If their arcs are actually done, there's no character development because it's over. You know what I'm saying? It's over. How do you have character development for a story that's over? You know what I'm saying? Movies, yeah, you can have character development going to example. Rick, his quote unquote character development continued until the end of the Negan arc, where he had a moment of revelation. I kind of see why we didn't see the helicopter scene. I kind of wish we didn't see the helicopter scene. What you mean? Jake, Dany literally lost her best friend, mentor, and one dragon, and Jon rejected her all in 4 episodes. That's tragic. Well, her best friend / slave / handkeeper. I don't know what you call that chick. But so people didn't want Daenerys to be the Mad Queen. Some want Jon to kill the Night King. Some want Cersei to be Mad Queen. So they want a Disney story. You cool with spoilers then? It's impossible to not get spoiled. I mean, my original goal was to catch up before the final episode, but I'm not watching 2 seasons, 2.5 seasons. No, 2 seasons, 2 seasons in well, 2 part seasons basically. Because I think I stopped at season 10, so I'm not trying to watch season 7 to season 8 by Sunday. Guys never appreciate a non-happy ending. This is exactly why most movies have a happy ending. And if they don't, it's like Infinity War, where part 2 is coming soon. You know what I'm saying? But I was when I first, because I haven't seen the episodes for season 8. I've just heard them, and so my first thought about the Daenerys scene was maybe it was a moment of revelation, like you know how Rick got with what's his face with Negan. But the moment of revelation is usually during the final battle, and I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some type of, maybe not a legit battle against Daenerys and Jon, but I'm assuming there's gonna be some conflict where only one of them comes out alive. Low key, the thing that will make me so hilarious is if Daenerys burns Jon alive and then sits on Iron Throne. That'd be fucking hilarious. Oh my god, could you imagine the fucking outrage that if she killed Jon Snow and then just sat on Iron Throne? Like, yeah, it's my shit. That'd be hilarious. I know it's off topic, but I felt like it'll be emotional for the characters and the viewers. Wait, the helicopter scene where he gets saved, or which one? Jonathan kills lover. I mean, he doesn't really even love her like that no more. Like, first thing I heard that like even them falling in love was kind of fucked up, because I heard it was like they had like no on screen chemistry, and then like Varys and Tyrion was like, ooh, they're in love, and that's how you know they're in love. I'm like, like, yo, that's fucked up. That's just like if Michonne and Rick are looking at each other back in like season 6, and then like, and Jesus comes through, oh, they're about to do it, and then they do it. It's like, oh, what? I didn't see that coming. But yeah, I'm just happy for the show to be over. That's honestly, I'm just happy for The Walking Dead to be over. Not Walking Dead, my bad. Game of Thrones. I'm just happy for Game of Thrones to be over. I just want it to be over. I'm tired of hearing about it. I'm tired of seeing videos about it. Even though people are still making in-game videos, and I thought those would be done once in-game was done. So I'm assuming people will still make Game of Thrones videos, but at least I won't have to see them so much. But geez, I'm just ready for that jump to be done. But yeah, making me so want to get rid of this. But yeah, that's character arc. Start place, finish same place. So it makes sense that his death was at the same place. Well, his end was at the same place it started. They had like 5 episodes of interacting before they smashed. I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's the season 7, right? I didn't watch season 7. John kills Dandy and dies because he filled his purpose after being revived with the Lord of the Light. That'd be fucking hilarious. That's the thing, though. They've already said it was gonna. Interesting. They said when I was still watching the show, they said it was gonna be a bittersweet ending. The new show is titled Blood Moon. Yeah, but it won't have any of the same characters, so there's that. I'm cool with that. As long as they don't have the same characters, that way people's theory is gonna be just random as crap. Johnny Greer also had like 2-3 episodes interacting before they smashed and no one complained. New shows coming, yeah. Blood Moon. Something that has to do with dragons. I just love how like Azor Ahai ended up meaning nothing though. Like I heard in the books the whole Azor Ahai thing is really, really big. And the show that they talk about it like 2 times and then never comes up again. And now I heard that like now people want already killed Daenerys. I'm like, Arya can't kill everybody. But yeah, well, I'm gonna hop off here, work on this video eventually. Probably get some neat first. I'm still need to finish editing it, well, rewriting it, as this is the correct term. I need to cut it down though. It's still 17 minutes long. I misspelled apocalyptic. I don't give a shit. No drags in the new show. Ooh, the prophecy's still playing. John will kill Is that supposed to say Khaleesi? Nisa? Like, what the fuck is Nisa? Yo, I'm still trying. One of the biggest things, though, is. Oh, man, God. One of the biggest things is this. One of the biggest things is this. This is one of the biggest I'm waiting on to see. Unless, like, right now, if we're going by strictly screenwriting purposes, Tyrion, Sansa, and Bran hold like they are right now pointless characters unless they do something huge. Now they don't have to kill Daenerys huge, but they need to do something huge to impact his actual story. I talk about it all the time. Now Tyrion, Bran, and them are all. Even though I think Tyrion technically has full arcs every season, so that technically will make him a main character because he has full arcs. Jaime has full arcs. Cersei has full arcs. Jon and Daenerys have full arcs. So technically that'll make him a main character because he has full arcs. But the purpose of any character that's not the main character, his whole job is to impact the main character. And I don't know what Bran has done that actually makes his like that makes him literally point like have a point at all. Like even his little visions and crap didn't really help figure out who Jon was because his friend did that. It's weird. Nisa is Azor's lover. Yeah, I just want the scene to be over. I want it to be done. But yeah, what are we over 2 hours 15 minutes? Yeah, so I'm gonna hop off here, finish writing this video. Brad's gonna be the Night King. If Brad's gonna be the king, he blew the Jon secret. That was he blew the Jon secret. That was pretty much in the season. That was it. Actually Loki. I might make videos once it's done. I might. That might be something I do. Once all the dumbness is done, I might come through and actually get some sense out here. But I'd rather wait. So I was thinking about adding another show in anyway. Like I wanted to do. You always do old Walking Dead videos. Ow, but yeah, because I'll be behind. Why not old Game of Thrones? Yeah, but see, I'm always behind. Like I have so many videos. Like look at all these videos, man. I'm always gonna be behind. All of these video ideas, I'm always gonna be behind. That's my problem. I'm always behind. Like, every video above this, every video here and above are technically videos I want to make and have not been made. I still haven't got the Rick's cliche exit yet, man. Rick's exit was cliche as fuck. What up, Jake? Just got off work. Payday. What did I miss? Nothing. I'm actually about to hop off here so I can finish the next video. So I can try to work on tonight. Maybe have it on in the morning. I got some Red Bulls, so I could probably do the thing. I want to do Breaking Bad, low key. Breaking Bad's my jam. Oh, there's no episodes like The Purpose Jesse played. Oh yeah, the only reason I made that Purpose of Jesse, I forgot why, but there's a reason. Like it wasn't just about Jesse. Like I think it came to me out of nowhere. Like sometimes you get inspired and I gotta make it. But yeah, but I thought I had another one. So yeah, so these are the videos I'm trying to get done next. So like I'm trying to get this Whispers Ruin show, and these are my top 4. I feel like people will actually want to watch, like care about, like how Rick Grimes became the most popular character ever, or in the world. Yeah, that's just a clickbait title. Pretty much how Rick Grimes became popular. Why Rick couldn't beat the Whisperer, because I hear people talking about that. When Alpha can kill, and the purpose of Daryl Beta fight. That's pretty much the next 4 I want to tackle. But we'll see. But yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off here, work on this video, try to have it out tomorrow, possibly. People only want Spider-Man 2. Yeah, I do want to do movies too. But I still like it. But it'll take me a week to get all the info I want to do for movies, because all my movies, all the movies we broken down the same way. I'm gonna look at the same format. I'm gonna use the same format, but plug in the new movie, and then you can pretty much see how every movie is the same movie. That's pretty much the purpose. The purpose there to show you how every movie is the same movie, but by showing the tricks that people use to make the same movie look different. If that makes sense. But yeah, so I'm out of here. Enjoy your day. I appreciate the turnout today and the support. And see you.